Hello, everybody. Panda coming at you today. Today I was making a video to, just talk, show some video, and me and my league were chilling today. I posted a couple other videos on my YouTube page because I'm gonna be gone for Sunday night, Monday night. I'll be back sometime Tuesday evening, and I gotta go to Seattle tomorrow. So I'm just chilling tonight. But I was on DC most of the day today. Running feats with my league members because they been playing a game. Here off and on for quite a while, and realized not a lot of people help them out and go feet grinding and stuff. But I wanted to show you guys the marketplace and show you how much these Dionysiums, paradox energy, quantum energies, it costs a lot of us, to use those for our artifacts. Then, we come over here and, look at Cyborg to see how much it costs to rank up one ally. And each time you go up, it costs more and more. So earlier I spent about 350, source marks on these materials because all my material in my shared vault, it's locked in there. I can't get it out. And I had the Superman ally, and I needed to rank him up. And I got it off the marketplace, so I have it for all my characters. Specifically my 2 tanking powers that I really needed it, and also my single target attackers. So, anyways, you can see it's like 8, 15, and 35. So, to the point on some of my characters where it's costing me 7 legendary. So as you can see, these are the artifacts I had on my celestial guy, or not the artifacts but the allies, and cost quite a bit to rank them up. 7, 10, 12, those add up pretty quick. And so me and other guys were talking today, and I told him, I said everything on this game is costs a lot of money, and you may want to try to play for free, but if you want to be strong, you have to basically buy into these games. So a lot of the guys, we were just jabbering, like monkeys in trees, and just clack and clack, and so I decided to show how the marketplace catches you. I mean, you can't just, if you try to do these with source marks, you're going to be constantly doing grind till your hands fall off just to rank up your allies. And that's not including your artifacts, because either you're going to buy the Dionysiums, the quantum energies, or the paradox energies in a marketplace, or you're going to buy them in game. And time versus money versus time, comes down to it. What do you want to do? Do you want to fast track it, which is going to cost you money out of the marketplace, or you're going to grind out for source marks, which is going to take you forever, because if you get a good group, you're gonna get around 50 to 60 source marks in an hour running raids, depending on how much burn you have in there. And you can imagine, I just showed you the prices on the ally favor and all the materials to upgrade our artifacts. So we were talking about it, and some of the guys are a bit frustrated because all their catalysts for upgrading their material is in their banks, and as you can see, our shared banks, they're still down. I can't get anything in my shared bank, and as you can see, I'm pushing the buttons trying to get them, and nothing's coming out. And look at that, I have enough material to rank up my artifacts. I can't share my nth metal, so I was a bit frustrated for the last couple of days because it's been down since, I think, we're going on Sunday now, so it's been down since Friday when I logged in. So 2 days it's been down, and it's hindering a lot of our production and our productivity in the game. And as you see, I was thinking about ranking up my character to CR 310, and it cost, as an elite legendary member, it cost me $45, and if you're a free member, it's going to cost you $50. So that is the reason why I think they took out the the armor from the missions. And somebody made a message earlier talking about the grind that we all had to do at one time to get ranked up. Yeah, I mean, I can understand where that person was coming from, because we all had to go through the grind initially when we started the game, and during that grind we got a lot of feats, a lot of skill points, learn about the game mechanics and learn a lot of stuff. But as you can see, I'm just browsing through the marketplace, and I was like, man, everything in here has a price tag. So a lot of this doesn't drop in missions very often. I mean, I run the raids and stuff, and even on elite content, I rarely get any of this material. Because recently I've been running a lot of elite content with my buff troll, but since Friday, when I logged in, I haven't run anything because my shared bank's down, and it's kind of frustrating me because, like I said, I can't rank up my allies because all my catalysts are in there. So what did I have to do yesterday? I had to use source marks rather than the material I already had. So I mean, it's a double-edged sword there. And as you can see, all the materials to rank up your artifacts are right here, and they're right there for you. So if you want to rank up a character, it's going to cost you one way or another. The game's designed to, eventually get into your wallet. And, it's a bit frustrating because, like me, I'm ranking up a little character right now, a little fire DPS. And eventually, I was thinking about putting another armor on her so I can also tank with her. But, I'm trying to make a video, and I'm still in the process. I mean, I'm up to CR 22 or level 22. I'm not sure what it is right now, but I'm ranking a character up so that I can later on make a video of how quick I can rank a character up. So far, I have about an hour and 45 minutes invested, and I'll post that on the YouTube page later. But right now, I'm just showing you guys what's in the broker or the marketplace, and everything that we need in a game is in a marketplace. But yet, when we're playing a game, a lot of this material rarely ever drops for us, even legendary members. So, like I said, I told one of the newer players in my league, I said, the one thing you gotta look at DC like now is like a slot machine. You put money in, you get a feel good out of it, and to some of us, sometimes we hit a jackpot and sometimes we don't. And like the time capsules, they're like slot machines. You don't get what you need. I mean, the last 3 or 4 DLCs that they drop time capsules, I'm always missing one collection, and then I end up having to barter and make money however I can to pay somebody $1.5 billion for a freaking collection, And the last collection I bought was $170 million. That was a big collection for the sheath spear for the Kryptonian or whatever. But I had to pay $170 million for one collection, and the time capsules are still. But I'm not going to buy any more stabilizers because, I wasted enough money on that crap already. But like I said, everything we do in the DC universe has a price tag. So one way or another, DC is going to get in your pocket. And if you don't think it's true, trust me, you're going to want to get premium because you're going to want to create a couple more characters just to try different things out if you're a new player. And if you're a veteran player, you might want to switch your character to powers, maybe have all the artifacts done, and you want to change your power, you're going to end up paying too. You're going to pay $9 for the power token, or you're going to wait till they have those fire sales where they sell them for like $6.20 or whatever. So like I said, me and the guys, we're having conversations while we're running alert after alert after alert today, and I'll tell you, my league mates, they made me so proud today, even though it was a little frustrating for me at times because they can't hear me good, and sometimes they don't pay attention. So yeah, it's a little frustrating because they're new. And this is one of my new league mates, and he's a free member, and he works his butt off to get stuff. And today he finally got to Zeus's lightning bolt, so he was really, really happy, And we were glad because, when you hear the screams of sort of happiness when, you hear people cheering and stuff, that's what he did. So, it made all of us excited for him, Then we ran it again because another one of my league mates didn't have it. And I got the lightning bolt, so I gave it to my other league mate. So now he has a lightning bolt for his feet too. But to go into the good part of the game is you can make some good friends along the way, and that's the good part about it. Some friends, they come and go, and unfortunately it is what it is, and there's some friends you're going to miss more than others, because I miss one of my friends really a lot, but you know he chose to run with other people, and basically blew off me and my other teammates, and I thought we were going to have a really good, team and friendship over time, but that's how the game goes. People, you know they run with other people that they want to run with, and it may not necessarily be you. So I was a little frustrated about it because I really enjoyed running with one person, and then they had other friends come back to the game, and they basically disappeared from me and my league's life. So now I'm spending all my time helping my new league members out when they need help, and when there's at least four of us on, we start running alert after alert, and each alert we run, I know a lot of the feats. My co-leader knows a lot of the feats, so we try to get our new league mates the feats out of every mission we run. And when we're not running these missions, I'm teaching them how to go out and find other feats in the open worlds, because there's a lot of solo missions they could be doing when we're not on. So at least it keeps them busy, and they get feats. And when they come on, and I look at my league roster to see what everybody's doing, I'm very proud because these guys are showing initiative when I'm not here. And that's part of the reason why I was kind of disappointed when they took the CR skipping away, because they didn't have to pay $49 or $50 to boost the character up. They could grind it out, and while they're doing it, they're getting feats too. And then when they do, they take all the feats they get and add it to one character. So like I said, that was my disappointment about when they took away the CR skipping, because in some senses it helps my friends get to battle readiness where I can run missions with them, and I don't have to worry about them being super squishy, as far as armor goes. But as far as skill point wise, my league mates and we all work together to try to help these newer guys get feats. And like this mission where I'm doing right now, we're doing FER, and this group was shouting out that they wanted people for FER and FFR. So I went in on my buff troll, and as you can see, I did a few artifact swapping in the middle of everything. But I really enjoyed this mission. It was fun because it was with a strong group, and we didn't have any hiccups. We went right through and burned through this raid, I think, in like 7 minutes, maybe a little less than 8 minutes. So I mean, like I said, I have a lot of fun playing the game. But like I said to the guys earlier, we always got to treat this game like it's a slot machine, because my characters didn't get up to where they're at free, and it took a lot of money, it took a lot of grinding, and over the years, you put thousands of dollars into a video game, then you start contemplating, well, okay, it's similar to a casino, except you're not winning money out of it, you're just winning a good feeling out of it. And going back to that good feeling, I was talking about how my league mate got the Zeus lightning bolt earlier, and he got super excited. I mean, I haven't heard excitement like that in so long. It made me happy. But like I said, we all play the game for our own reasons. Some people do it to be the best in the world as far as competition goes, and some people just play it casually and want to have fun with it, and enjoy all the styles and all the variations we can do in the game, and how strong we can make our character based upon the abilities we have. Because I'm not no spring chicken, I'm a little over there. But like I said, I enjoy playing this game, and I played it for roughly 10 years. And I put a lot of money into it, and I have my right to opinionate my thoughts on DC Universe, because as I showed you earlier, everything has a price tag, and regardless if we don't like it or not, we're eventually going to get into that marketplace, because there's something in that marketplace that we're going to need to use, or we need to advance our own characters in the game. So I love to talk to all my friends and my league mates. And, I was out there when I'm ranking my new character up, I made her a general in my league so that, she could recruit people into the league. And, I recruited some other babies along the way. And, it was good because I was able to run a couple guys through a few missions, the babies, with some of my stronger characters, my 377s or my 378. So, we had some fun, and, I really love the animations of this game. And, unfortunately, if you're on PS5, the graphics on a PS4 Pro are so much sharper. And I don't understand why, if DC's planning on having a longevity of the game, why they haven't enhanced the graphics of DC Universe for PS5 yet. Because, I go onto Destiny and the graphics are so realistic. I go on other games like, Call of Duty, and, I downloaded them when I first got my PS5 and they were so sharp. Then I come to DC and the graphics on a PS5 are, I hate to say it, but it's like taking, high definition colors and then turn them into pastel. It's just so much different. And so, that's why I get a little concerned about the game at times, because right now, like I said, the league banks are down, or the shared banks are down. And because the shared banks are down, nobody can really use any of their catalysts, because if majority of the people are like me, they have so much stuff in their shared bank, and mostly it's catalysts. So we can't even rank up our artifacts. We can't do much because a lot of the materials, because we don't want to buy any more stuff. It's like I told you today, I had to spend over 300 source marks just to get my Superman that I bought from the marketplace up to level 4, where I could actually use my breakout to put that little shield on team, since we were running without a healer today. And it was a little stressful for me because I'm a tank, well, I'm usually a DPS, but everybody relied on me as being a tank today. So, it was very hard for me. So, as you can see, look, 7:30 to go through FER. So it was a pretty fast run, and I enjoyed it. And in this video here, I'm, like I said, I have a low-level character, and she's level 17. And this guy here, he's over here fighting. I see a high-level guy because you see him, he's fully armored up. He's not looking like fresh off the Brainiac ship. So I'm over here trying to kill Bizarro, and he just standing there, and he's reviving us. Yeah, he helped us get the feat for killing Brainiac, or for killing Bizarro. But, he didn't have that insult to injury, We all got beat, we all got knocked out, and look at him. And now he's going to go into the crying emo. So, toxic people like him, if you're going to be around low levels and you're such a high CR, at least come over and help him. So me, being a nice guy I switched over to my fire DPS, which is not a baby. It's, I got 606 skill points and I'm fully arted out. So I come over here and I'm like, hey punk, let's fight, So I tried to duel this moron and he declined. The first time it was because he's in combats, because he's over there aggravating on Bizarro. And so I'm watching this other villain rage DPS try to kill Bizarro, and I realize he's not doing really much damage. So I decided, okay, I'm going to use my mass detonation, and I didn't realize that mass det was going to one-shot Bizarro. But if you see, boom, 124,000 on Bizarro. So after that, I tried to duel this guy again, and he declined my duel. And so I'm like sitting there saying, come on, man, let's do this. You want to sit there and pick on babies, and act all tough. You're 262 DPS, so I'm over there, trying to give him a taste of his own medicine. But he won't. And people like him are toxic. And that's the reason why the new people don't want to play with the older people. Because as you can see, this guy, I'm trying to duel him because I want to show him that he's not as strong as he thinks he is. And, he should try to help these newer players out, but he's not. Instead, he's over here making fun of them. And toxic players like this guy, they're what making these new players want to quit right away instead of, helping them progress into the game and having more people to run missions with, And that's why I said, I'm very helpful to everybody, but, I kind of got disrespected by this guy doing that when I was on my baby character, Because usually if I'm on my baby, or I'm on one of my big dogs, and I see people needing help, I just help them out, It doesn't take me more than a few seconds to burn one of these open world bosses down, And so this guy was still walking around acting like he's a tough guy. And, other friends of mine told me he's a toxic person, and he does this to a lot of newer players. So anyway, if you see this guy, he's not a very nice guy, And as you can see, couple seconds and Bizarro was gone. But anyway, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my video and listen to my rambling. But let's all be a team out there instead of having old versus new players. So catch you later.